Why does my heart ache when I hear you feel the same way too? Just like a Sunday, it's sweet every time I teach you something new. Is this by chance or fate? Whenever it's just me and you. Don't get the wrong idea. When we touch, you'll never be enough. Is it way too much if you had to choose just one of us? Tell me, please. Is this what I think or is it just me? Don't wake me up from this sweet little dream where we'll be together forever. We're never gonna be apart. Will it be okay if I express my love for you this way? No matter what you do or what you say, we'll be together forever. We're never gonna be apart. We're never gonna be apart. Hey, when I'm next to you, I don't know what to do. Why does it feel so great when our eyes meet out of the blue? I'm sorry, I said too much. I really love the way you're right, even when you don't have a clue. I wanna hear you say this love that I am feeling is true. Tasty love, something I want more of. Will it make the cut if you had to choose just one of us? Shall I leave you be? Is it love if I can set you free? But even if it's not reality, let's be together forever. We're never gonna be apart. How can I convey my love for you before they fly away? I think about it all day, every day. We'll be together forever. We're never gonna be apart. One by one, they only fall apart. Can it be undone? Why can't I just be the one for once? We'll be together forever. We're never gonna be apart. Maybe we'll never be together, but forever.
Alrighty, guys. So, I hope you enjoyed that little intro thing. I have not actually got my webcam fixed or anything. I'm just using my old one that is broken. So, if that's not a problem, yeah. But yeah, I'm about to. Yep, webcam's up. Still broken, but yeah. Is the audio too freaking loud? That's the question. Doesn't seem that way. Might need to turn it down a little bit, but not too much. Alright. I want this on. That's not working. That's so annoying. I can't see the chat. Oh god. I can't see chat. Oh no. I had this all planned out and then it didn't work. Oh god. Don't look at me. I'm foolish. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Come on, why does this always happen to me? Like right in the middle of like starting a stream or something. I just always get screwed over. Okay. That's up. Monitor, no, chat, that's what I want. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Okay. I have no preference on what it's looking like. Okay, I can see chat now. So if anybody's typing, I'll know it. And if anybody follows me, I'll know that as well. Okay, so let's get right into it. This is Doki Doki New Eyes. This is Yuri's side of the thing. So, yeah, this is Yuri's side. Let's get right into it, guys. What's his name? What should his name be? We'll just go with what I've been doing with my past streams. We'll do Subaru. So it's simple and easy to remember. Huh? Birds? I can hear them, but am I still dreaming? I don't know if I'm still dreaming or not. Where am I? Everything feels so warm. Wait. Birds? Is that my ringtone? Why would anyone call me this early, especially on a school morning? I stretch in my bed and I reach for my cell phone. Mom? I can't help but smile. I've been waiting for her call for so long. Hello? Mom? Yuri, how are you doing, sweetheart? Everything's fine. How about you? Still traveling? Yeah. Work has been crazy lately. I've barely had any time to rest. But I wanted to call you as soon as I had a few moments to spare. You should rest some more. You're slowly worsening your own health, you know. Alright. Well, enough about me. I have a little surprise for you. A surprise? What do you mean? Well, your birthday is coming up next week. We haven't seen each other in so long. Wait, don't tell me. Will you be coming home? I am. I can barely contain my excitement. It's been 3 months. 3 whole months without seeing my mother. And she's coming home this weekend. Are you alright, Yuri? Yes. Thank you so much. Of course. I would never miss your birthday. I smiled to myself. It's hard to keep my happiness all to myself. This is the best birthday gift I could ever receive. Well, I think you have to go to school now, right? I'll get back to work. I'll see you on Sunday, sweetheart. Thank you. I love you. Oh. She hung up before hearing me. I gently put my phone on my bed. Mom's coming home. I softly laugh. I can't wait. I grab my uniform from the closet and glance over at the clock. I still have some time left before I have to head out. I quickly get dressed and head for the living room. It seems like it's really nice today. Okay. So that couch looks like it's not even been drawn. And those chairs look like they've not been drawn. That's very annoying to me. I don't know why. Okay. It seems like it's really nice out today. Okay. I can already tell I'm going to enjoy my walk. I take some eggs from the fridge and turn on the stove. Nothing tastes better than eggs in the morning. Oh, that's right. I'm in the literature club now. That means I should bring in a book to read. I look over to my bookshelf. It's so full. Maybe I should eventually sell some of these. That one. I grab an old book from the top shelf. Perfect. I smell something coming from the kitchen. Did I? Oh God. I hurry over to the stove. I had completely forgotten that I was cooking something. No eggs for me then. I sigh. I throw out what's left of the eggs into the bin. I wasn't really that hungry anyway. I carefully place the book inside my school bag. I'm already excited to read it. And I can't wait to see the other girls too. I turn on my phone and I look at the picture I took of Monika, Sayori, and Natsuki. They're the best people I've ever met. I shake my head. I'm getting lost in my own thoughts again. I'll up being late if I keep wasting my time like this. People messaging me. I throw on a coat and head outside. The sun is shining brightly. It's really peaceful around here. I just love the scenery. I lock my door and start walking down the street, towards the school. I take slow and deep breaths as I make my way down the street. Everyone around me is happily chatting amongst themselves and wishfully gazing at the cherry trees. It makes me smile to see them, all enjoying their time here. Suddenly, I see a familiar figure in the distance. Some people turn and give me concerned glances. I lower my head as I pick up my pace and walk towards the familiar figure. Natsuki, hi. Oh, Yuri, you're out early today. Seems like you are too, though. Of course. The thought of a literature club made me too excited to stay home any longer. It's always weird to see Natsuki so interested in a literature club. She only reads manga. Not that it bothers me, of course, but I still don't find manga to be adequate literature. Why don't we walk to school together? Sure. Natsuki blissfully looks around at all of her surroundings like she doesn't have a care in the world. We both love nature, so we always end up staying a little too long in the empty streets looking at the trees. I turn my head to see Natsuki staring at me. Is there something wrong, Natsuki? Well, it looks like you're in a good mood today. Is there any particular reason for that? Oh, that's right. My mother called me this morning. She'll be visiting me this weekend. That's great news. Do you think I could come by and say hi? I haven't seen her in so long. That'd be great. I'll let you know when you can drop by. Thank you. Soon enough, the entrance of the school becomes visible to us. We both make our way to the main courtyard. I'll get going. Classes are starting soon. I'll see you later. Of course. Have a great day, Natsuki. You too. That's not even what she said, but whatever. You get what I was meaning. She turns as she waves at me and heads towards her class. I sigh as we begin to walk towards mine. It's a shame Natsuki and I aren't in the same class. I barely know anyone in mine, and I find myself to be slightly uncomfortable around other students. Everybody's already getting to work, ready to work. I sit at my desk and I take my notebook out of my bag. I flip through it, skimming through some of the poems I've written over the last few weeks. It's not right to be writing poems instead of paying attention in class, but I can't simply ignore my passions like that. I heavily sigh. Let's get to work then. This is gonna trigger me. I really want this freaking chat box to show on my screen. Does that change anything? No. I really want this stupid chat box, dude. I really want it. I really want it. Let's see. Is there a way to Shift Tab? Okay, so apparently I can't get my freaking... Ugh, that's so triggering. Okay, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. Oh my gosh, this is gonna annoy me. I'm going to have to just really hope this doesn't change the view for you guys. And it did! Freaking... Oh god, I'm sorry guys, I'm so sorry. Return. Okay, we'll go with... screw it. We'll say screw it, and we'll go with it. The sun is still shining. God, maybe I shouldn't have brought a coat. Well, it wasn't this hot in the morning. Huh? Look around me. Everybody's gone. Did I space out? Look at the clock. Classes have been over for 30 minutes. What was I thinking? I get up from my chair, and I pack up my belongings that others may already be waiting for me in the club room. Silence fills the corridors. It's a bit odd. The girls are usually talking and audibly having fun. Suddenly I feel a little tap on my waist. What were you doing, you dummy? I've been searching for you everywhere. I think I spaced out during my last class. Always the same, huh? I guess I can't really change that about you after all. Hey, that's mean. Just kidding, dummy. I still haven't found Sayori. Isn't she here already? That's weird. She's always the first one. I know, but I just can't seem to find her. She might be in another building, but I just don't feel like walking all the way over there. Let's just go and relax for a bit, okay? Well, alright. I'm a bit worried about Sayori, though. It's unusual for her to be late to the club. Natsuki and I enter the room without a second thought. As we enter, we're welcomed by Monica, who's looking out the window. She turns around to greet us. Oh, Yuri, hello. I was worried you were a bit late. Oh, she was just lost in her thoughts as usual. Don't worry. I'm more worried about Sayori, though. I couldn't find her anywhere. Is that so? That's weird. I think I saw her enter the secondary building, but I'm not too sure. Why would she leave our building? Most likely to go to see Subaru, I believe. His classes usually finish around this time. She said she'd try to make him join the club, so... Sayori keeps talking about her childhood friend, but I've never met him. I wonder what type of person he is. Oh, so that's why. Well, then, no need to worry. Let's all have fun and wait for Sayori and her friend. Oh, by the way, what is it? I made cupcakes. I told you I made some yesterday. So I spent my evening slaving away to produce these delicious treats. I glance around the room until I spot her tray at one of the desks. Now that I think about it, the room does have a slightly different scent to it. Oh, so you really made them? Well, let's wait for Sayori before we eat them, alright? Alright. I don't know why I turned into an old lady just then. Stop messaging me. I'm not... I put my bag near my chair and I sit at our table. I guess I could kill some time by reading a little while. I take the book that I picked up this morning out of my bag. I've already read it a few times, but I suppose that doesn't really matter. After all, you only start to really appreciate a story after reading through it a few times. Talk louder. Ugh. I didn't realize it was that freaking loud. Why is my mic so quiet? Oh yeah. Welcome to the stream, everybody. After all, you only start to really appreciate a story after reading through it a few times. Before opening the book, I glance at Natsuki. She's already looking through the closet. She's probably looking for a manga to read. My voice is low. I'm sorry. I love you, Noah, but there's not anything I can do. As I start reading the introduction, I hear the classroom door open. I jerk my head up, and I see Sayori, followed by another person entering the room. Presumably, Subaru. Hey everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me that. When Sarah was describing him to us, I thought she was overdoing it, but I can just sense a great aura around him. I stepped forward to greet him. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori, you always say nice things about you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Ugh! English. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I got you. It's fine, baby. It's obvious that Natsuki is embarrassed by Subaru's presence. She knew that this situation was coming, though I too feel slightly uncomfortable. But something is compelling me to go talk to him. Yeah. Ah, Subaru, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Subaru has a bewildered look on his face. Okay, whatever my computer wants to do, I don't... Lord of mercy. Subaru has a bewildered look on his face. I don't know what he was expecting by coming here, but it certainly wasn't us. He shyly smiles at us. I feel a little dumb just standing here. I sit on the nearest chair. Subaru gaze is locked on Natsuki. That'll just make her even more uneasy. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. She's always mean in these situations. Whenever there's a boy involved, Natsuki becomes extremely overwhelmed. Although, it doesn't seem like she hates Subaru. I quietly sigh. No matter how much I keep telling her to stay calm, she just keeps acting this way. As she said, I can't really change that about you. Sarah whispers something into Subaru's ear. He looks disappointed. What did she tell him? Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. She points her finger at me with a big smile on her face. I'm not really that smart, actually. I just like reading. God, this is embarrassing. Don't say things like that. Subaru's expression softens. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Subaru. So Monica knew him already. That's why she didn't look too surprised when he entered the room. She looks happy to see him. Were they already friends before? You too, Monica. Come sit down, Subaru. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Maybe I should go get some tea ready. What if he doesn't like tea? Well, let's just hope he does. Then how about I make some tea as well? Natsuki nods at me, and we both walk back to the back corner of the room. I cannot read, apparently. I open the closet, and I pick up the old tea set. I don't even remember where we got this one from. Doesn't he annoy you already? Natsuki. What? He's being annoying. He barely talks, and all he does is look around like an idiot. We don't need that kind of person here. She's being more aggressive than usual. Calm down. He's not here to bother us, you know. Plus, it looks like he's actually interested. He may be a bit shy, that's why. Who cares? I'll keep an eye on him. She sighs, and she brings the tray to the table. Oh. No more water. Oh no, where's my tea? My tea. No more water. I guess I could go swim at the water fountain then. At the fountain then, whatever. I head for the door. Water fountain. There should be one by the stairs if I recall correctly. Whoa! I chuckle a bit. Seems like Sayori just saw Natsuki's cupcakes. She's always so expressive. I'd love to be as straightforward as she is. As I walk away from the club room, I hear everyone happily chatting. Here it is. But the kettle under the faucet is incredibly slow to fill. God, why won't this work? It should be... Huh? Is that Monica's voice? Shouldn't she be in the club room? I look around me, but she's nowhere to be found. Did I just imagine it? Maybe I should have eaten more this morning. Haha! If I hadn't burnt those eggs. I got the kettle, now full, and I head back to the club room. Super looks at me for an instant. This is embarrassing. I get the tea ready, and I place down teacups in front of everyone. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Oh, maybe he really doesn't like tea. Did I do something wrong? Don't let yourself get intimidated. He's just trying to impress you. That's not it. That's what it's mean. I'm just trying to be nice. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. I slowly sigh in relief. That at least makes the similarity between us. I cannot read. Monica chuckles and smiles at Subaru. So, what made you consider the literature club? Ponders for a moment. Looks like he doesn't even know why he's here in the first place. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. It's rare to see Monica this cheerful. I glance at Natsuki. Contrary to Monica and myself, it seems as though she's still not willing to kindly acknowledge Subaru's presence. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Ha! Monica really is a great leader. I giggle and nod at Sayori. Indeed, Monica has been making this club a welcoming place for everyone. I really should thank her someday. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. I'm looking forward to the cultural festival, actually. I wonder what kind of exciting activities Monica will come up with. Ugh. You know it. Super looks amused. It's hard to tell if he finds this entertaining or if he's just nervous about being in a situation to which he's not accustomed to. I take a sip of my tea. Looks like he's already done drinking his. So he liked my tea. For some reason, that makes me a tad happy. I think I recall that he said literature isn't a common pastime for him, but if he's here, he may have a slight interest in it. I'd like to know more about him. So, Subaru, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, manga. His voice is barely audible. Looks like he isn't really interested in literature. I just completely skipped a part. Completely interested in literature. I need to be down here. Literature, then. Okay. I know someone who has the same hobby, though. I glance at Natsuki. She opens her mouth, but stays silent. She's most likely trying to choose whether to be hostile or friendly. Makes sense. She doesn't even have any friends that are also interested in manga. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. That can change. Is he seriously willing to try reading actual literature? maybe I could introduce him to some of my favorite works. I'm just getting ahead of myself again. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. So many things I want to say. Is it really okay? My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. There are so many possibilities when writing a story. Some people write because they want to convey emotions. Others because they want to create their own world. In my opinion, both reading and writing are two incredibly beautiful occupations. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Huh. What did he say? I was so absorbed in what I was saying, I didn't even hear. Monica looks at me with a surprised expression. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, She glances at Subaru. I know her well, but this is the first time I've seen her act this way. She was aggressive, then quiet, now embarrassed. This is weird. Never mind. That's right. You usually like writing about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine, fine. And again, I never got to finish my conversation with Subaru. Maybe this talk was boring for him. Your cupcakes and your poems? Everything you do is just as cute as you are. She sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! I laugh. These two are childish, but that makes them even more interesting. I'd love to eventually spend some time with Sayori. Maybe she could teach me how to be more outgoing. After all, she's Subaru's friend, so she must know how to be interesting. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Behind Natsuki's seemingly confident stature, I can see that she's afraid of people's opinions. So she doesn't want Subaru to judge her. Why? I thought she made it clear that she hated him. So many questions I can't ask right now. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, explaining your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. One of the valuable lessons I've learned in my writing sessions is that it's important to write for oneself. I've never wanted to share my writing with others either. One of the reasons being that I'm uneasy around my classmates. Another reason being that I'm scared of what they'll think. This is probably what Natsuki feels right now. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Maybe I've said too much. I really want to share my work, but what if Subaru doesn't like it? I don't want to sound full of myself. What am I supposed to do? I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poem. Isn't she concerned about writing poems? Now that I think about it, I've never seen her write. I wonder what kind of poems she's written before. There's an awkward silence in the room. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. I know that tone. Monica's probably come up with a great idea once again. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. What? I was expecting anything but this. I can't share my poems just like that. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Oh, look at Natsuki. She looks even more stressed than before. Um... Uh... Now this is an embarrassing situation. Yeah, let's do it! And I envy Sayori's enthusiasm. Oh my gosh. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Subaru? She happily smiles at him. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at, and, oh, I see. Why did I get my hopes up anyway? It doesn't really matter. I just thought that he'd be an interesting person. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Subaru? You all... Natsuki looks disappointed. I have trouble understanding him. Why would he even come here if he doesn't want to join? This is making me think way too much. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. I sigh in relief. Thank God. Yes, I'm so happy! Oh my God, Sayori is so hard to do. She wraps her arms around Subaru. Seeing her this excited is so heartwarming. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. I smile at Subaru. He still looks a little embarrassed, but I feel like he's already getting used to us. I hope I'll be able to share my interests with him. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. She intensely stares at Subaru. Subaru, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. He doesn't really seem too thrilled. Even though we have to write our own poems. Although, I'm looking forward to seeing what he comes up with for the poems we have to write. I'm certain his writing is good, considering the positive aura around him. Hey Subaru, since we're already here do you want to walk home together? Sure, might as well. Yay! Oh my God. The two of them head to the door, waving at us as they leave. It's just me, Monika, and Natsuki now. Monika sighs and looks at me. Well, that was stressful, wasn't it? But I feel like he'd make a great member. Don't you see how he's acting? He doesn't even like literature. I tell you something's off with him. Come on, Natsuki. It didn't seem like you hated him that much towards the end of our meeting. I saw the look on your face when you talked about manga. He doesn't really look like a bad person, in my opinion. Well, he didn't talk all that much, but looks like we had fun talking to him, Yuri. It's true that our talk was enjoyable. I really talked to boys, but as embarrassing as it wasn't a bad experience. I think he has an enjoyable personality. Did he corrupt you, Yuri? How can you like such a bean sprout? A what? Just forget it. Anyway, Sayori and Subaru may be gone, but we still have a few things to do. Monika's points at the table. Indeed, the cupcake tray is still dirty, and the tea set is still here. I'll take care of the tea set. Natsuki, can you take... I'm getting tongue-tied. can you put the tray away?
Sure.
I stare at Super's cup. Well, seems like he enjoyed the tea. I gather all the teacups and put them on the tray. I'll have to clean them.
Oh, hey Yuri. I have to clean the tray. Why don't we head to the fountain together?
Yeah, sure. Monika's just sitting at the desk reading a book. I suppose she doesn't really have anything else to do.
We'll be right back, Monika.
No answer. The book she's reading must be quite captivating. Let's just go.
It won't take too long.
Natsuki opens the door and blissfully heads over to the staircase. I was never about to find on whose voice I heard earlier. I wanted to ask Monika, but that'd be too awkward. There's no need to worry about it after all. I grab the cups and I clean them. One by one, I can sense Natsuki looking at me. Without looking behind me, I start talking. I know she's listening. Is everything alright, Natsuki?
Of course. It just irritates me that you see that.
Irritates me to see that you like such a... Wait. What do you mean by like? What?
Don't tell me.
No, not at all. This isn't God, Natsuki. Don't imagine things.
I mean, you can like whoever you want, but that guy?
Just forget it. I'm merely enjoying his company. It's his first day after all. Put all the clean cups back on the tray.
Yeah.
We'll see how he does tomorrow. Maybe he won't be that bad of a writer. Of course she's looking forward to it. But it's always been hard for her to admit that kind of thing. Yuri, be careful.
Ow.
Seems like I tripped over something. I was absorbed in my thoughts and that scares my arms and helps me back up.
God, Yuri, don't scare me like that. Are you alright? Did you hurt yourself?
I look down at my hands. There's a huge cut in my index finger. One of the shards of now broken cups must have sliced it. A few drops of blood fall on the floor, making funny little patterns. Blood red is a beautiful color.
Yuri? Are you listening to me? I'm sorry. What were you saying? Don't just stand there staring at your finger. You need to disinfect it immediately. God, what would you do without me? Just follow me.
What about the tea set?
You're always worrying about the wrong stuff. I'll ask Monika to take care of it. Just wait for me here.
Natsuki runs into the clubroom. She acts much differently when she's not around other people. I glance at my finger again. I did cut myself pretty deeply. I should have been more careful. Soon enough, I hear Natsuki running back.
Alright, Monika. Alright, Monika's coming to take care of your mess. Let's just go to the infirmary and disinfect your freaking finger.
This isn't necessary, Natsuki. I can manage.
No. What if it gets infected? Don't even think about arguing. Come with me now.
I chuckle. How can she still be cute when she's trying to be authoritative, whatever. I cannot read anything today. Like, I'm just struggling so hard. We go down the stairs into the first floor. Natsuki holding my hand and dragging me behind her. This must look kind of ridiculous considering the height difference. However, she doesn't seem to care. I can't help but smile. Natsuki's a great friend. That's for sure. Soon she looks behind her, straight at me.
What are you smiling for? You're supposed to be agonizing over your poor little finger.
I can see she's suppressing her laughter.
Come on.
Don't tease me, you're Natsuki. Yeah. You're the one who's being excessively dramatic over it.
But you're the one who tripped, dummy.
We both laugh. It always ends up this way, when we're together. Natsuki's a funny girl. She just has trouble showing it to some people.
Hey now. Don't go thinking that I forgot about your deadly wound. Let's just get going.
She opens the door to the infirmary and we both walk inside. This room makes me shiver every single time I'm in here. I just don't like it. I'm generally scared of hospitals and such. Natsuki heads to the student pantry and grabs some disinfectant along with the adhesive bandage. She gently takes my hand and sprays some disinfectant on the wound.
Natsuki? How come you're so worried over a little cut? Uh, because I'm your friend, dummy. Do you think I'd like to see my friends getting hurt? We're talking about a little cut, you know. I wasn't going to die. Of course, I know that. But as a friend, it's my duty to take care of you. Oof. Well then, thank you, Natsu. God, I already told you not to call me Natsu. My full name is good enough, you know. Natsu is more poetic. It reminds me of summer. Oh my gosh. I got so... What is going on? Ugh. Stop it. Brr. Eve. Get in the hole. That's what she said. Get in the hole. Ugh. This reminds me of summer. Why is that? I don't know. It just does. But if you insist, Natsuki puts the bandage on my finger and sighs. Be more careful next time, alright? I will. Don't worry. Thanks for your help. Uh-oh. Altaria's about to fall over. Let's fix that. Thanks for your help. Thanks for the help. Heh! You owe me one now. I don't think I'd be of any use to you, you know? Who knows? Who knows? I'll strike when you least expect it. Eh. Natsuki laughs and opens the door to the infirmary. We quickly walk to the staircase. Monica must be waiting for us. I glance at the fountain. Seems like Monica cleaned up everything. I'll have to thank her for cleaning up my mess. Don't trip again, dummy. You really shouldn't. You really should stop getting lost in your thoughts. It's not my fault, you know. I'm always thinking about something. I know that. I mean, it's pretty obvious. But one day, you might hurt yourself pretty badly if you're not careful. Don't worry, Natsuki. I'll be fine. How can I not think about anything? There have been so many good things happening lately. Subaru's arrival, my mother coming back home. I'm surely thankful. Open the club door, and I step in. You sure took your time, girls. Natsuki didn't even explain what happened. I just tripped in the corridor and sliced my finger, but Natsuki wanted to disinfect it, so I saved her life, basically. Monica laughs with Natsuki. Why, thank you, Natsuki. What a dangerous situation I was in. You two, I swear. Anyway, since it's still early, why don't we hang out together? We could go and have a walk near at the park, don't you think? Yeah, it's been a while since we've spent time together outside of school. It's a shame Sayori isn't here, though. Do you think we should call her? She's probably spending time with Subaru. Let's not bother her. She went home early, so she's probably not willing to go out. We definitely have to ask her to hang out with us sometime this week. I feel like she's been avoiding us lately. I don't think she is. She just enjoys spending time with Subaru, in my opinion. Oh, well... Shall we get going then? I'd like to get back home before it gets dark. Yeah. Let's go. We all grab our bags and head out of the club room. Monica locks the door behind her. She stuffs the key in her bag, and we walk down the stairs, exiting the school. It's still warm out. This walk is going to be enjoyable. I just know it. Where should we go? There'll be too many students at the main park, so let's go somewhere else. I know. Let's go and see the cherry blossoms. There's a path nearby that leads right to them. It could be cool. Good idea. I saw them this morning. They're really beautiful. Cherry blossoms? It is, then. As we walk, Natsuki hums to herself. Seems like she's in a much better mood now that she was when we were back at the club, because I can't read the freaking thing. Monica walks with grace and elegance, looking all around
her as she does so. And as usual, I'm thinking, I can't wait to see Mom again. I want her to walk here with me, too. We may go left and go down a little side street. Wow. I didn't know there was such a place so close to our school. Me neither, but I just happened to find it while roaming around town one day. I often come here when I feel like being alone. You enjoy being alone? Well, of course. Sometimes I do. It can feel good to get away from all the people that are close to you. Well, sometimes. I don't really understand that. I hate being alone. Back before I met Natsuki, I always felt rejected. I don't ever want to be alone again. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Now you know about this place. What do you think about it, Monica? Monica turns around. She was taking a picture of the scenery with her phone. Yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. All these colors. And the sweet scent. It's amazing. Thanks for showing us your secret place, Natsuki. It's not really my secret place, but I'm glad you enjoy it. Anyway, girls, I wanted to know, what do you honestly think of Subaru? Doesn't even take a split second for Natsuki to start talking. I don't think he's a bad person, but I can't seem to find a reason as to why he's joined the club. Sarah had to go and get him, so I'm pretty sure he wasn't really interested. It's just, I'm uneasy around him. I don't like him. Or maybe I do, to a certain extent. You know what? I don't even know. All I know is he's breaking my routine, and it bothers me. I'm pretty sure Natsuki isn't really sure what she's saying. We're the only people she's actually used to, so I can understand how she's feeling. I look over to Monica, who's staring straight at me. Oh, that's right. She's waiting for my feedback. Well, I say he's an enjoyable person. It looks like he's interested in what we're saying, and even though he doesn't read any kind of literature, he's trying his best. He did say he could change his habits in order to read some more. We'll just have to see where this goes, but I have a good feeling about it. What about you, Monica? You look pretty happy to see him. Considering all the nice things Sayuri said about him, I was definitely looking forward to having him stop by. I wasn't disappointed. He's a calm person, and as he said, he's trying his best for us. Unlike what Natsuki's saying, I have a good feeling about him being in the club. Doesn't feel out of place, you know? But you'll get to like him at some point, Natsuki, I'm sure of that. We'll see. Honestly, I just want to see what he can write. That'll definitely give me an idea of who he is, and if I can trust him. Natsuki's right, and analyzing someone's writing is a good way to learn more about his or her personality. This conversation is making me even more curious about what he'll come up with. It's already getting late. I think I'm going to head home. I enjoyed spending time with you guys. Let's do it again with Sayori and Subaru someday. With Subaru? Of course. Say after the festival, when everybody will know him a bit better. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. She turns around and quickly walks towards the main street. I sigh with Subaru. Yeah. Won't he get bored at some point? Hey, Yuri, you know I'm still here, right? Don't just get lost in your thoughts while I'm here. Haha, I'm sorry, Natsuki. Shouldn't you be heading home too? Not really. I'm not in no particular rush. Are you? Of course not. Since I live alone, I have to purchase something at the mall, so if you want to come with me. Of course, I do. What are we going to buy? It's a bit, well, you'll see. Alright then. I take a quick picture of the scenery with my phone and I put it in my bag. Both walk back to the main street. The mall is right next to us. It's weird that there are no students around us. Did we really stay in the alley that long? Natsuki and I entered the mall. Make an immediate turn after the entrance and head to the back of one of the halls. Ugh. A cutlery? Why would you even want to go in there? Well, do you remember how I told you my father had a knife collection? Of course I do. That's not a typical thing to hear. Well, before he left us, he asked me to keep an eye on it. Since then, I've been occasionally buying knives to add to that collection. You know, knives are beautiful items. They're a good representation of the country's culture. They're the best tools humans have ever created. Oh, I see. It's nice of you to spend your money to contribute to your father's hobby. Let's see what they have in stock then. I look at the different knives in the shop that the shop has to offer. I've already purchased most of them, but there are a few new ones that have really caught my attention. It's hard to decide. Which one would Dad have liked? A purple dagger, a pocket knife, a butterfly knife. I'm going to say a dagger. I pick up the large dagger. It has a purple handle, and the blade is pretty sharp. It's not that expensive either. It's really beautiful. I put the knife on the counter and I pay for it. Whoa, it's beautiful. I really like it. Make sure you don't slice your finger again, though. God, how long are you going to tease me about this? Natsuki laughs and exits the shop. I follow her out of the mall. I'm gonna have to head back home. Thanks for letting me come with you. I hope you didn't think that was too weird. Was that straightforward? Of course not. It was cool, and you're totally right. Knives are interesting. You'll have to show me your collection one day. Well then, I will. See you tomorrow, Natsuki. See you, Yuri. She waves at me and walks away. That was an incredibly good day. I stopped walking for a second. If Natsuki's acting the way she is, with Subaru, it can't mean. No, she'd act differently. I'm just imagining things, right? I gently open my front door and I enter my house. I put my bag on the floor and sit on the couch. Okay, so, guys, I'm going to save it, actually. Save here, and we're going to end the stream. Because I got some stuff to do. So, I hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all of that. Because I will continue this tomorrow. I'm going to do like an hour of Zelda and then do a pause like for like 30 minutes, take a break, and then go into Doki Doki for you guys tomorrow. So be sure to come join me then. Leave a like, subscribe, all of that. I'm Godly Killer, and this has been Doki Doki. New Eyes. No Eyes, whatever it is, yeah. But, yep, thank you guys for watching. I'm Godly Killer. Peace. Where is it? I need it. Do I not have it? Yep, okay, whatever. Peace and love, guys. Peace and love. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I'm outie.